Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a get ready with me, and I'm very excited because I have a very special date night today with my best friend Sandy, and I want to do something a little extra just because it's gonna be me and her, and you know, you want to look extra when you go on a date with your best friend. So I am going to do lashes and all that, so I wanted to show you guys because why not? So if you guys want to see this get ready with me, just keep on watching. So I already did my hair. I straightened it out, which is the easiest, and I think it looks very nice right now that I have it short. So I just straightened it out, and I'm gonna pin it back because I don't want any product to get onto it. And then we're going to be working on the face. So I already did my eyebrows just because it does take me the longest. Well, maybe eyelashes take me a little bit longer, but I just wanted to get them out the way and just kind of start doing the eye makeup and then proceeding on from that. So I don't know what look I want to do just yet, but I do know that I want to use this palette. This is the Jaclyn Hill Palette by Morphe, and I've been wanting to use this palette for so long because look at these beautiful colors. And so I think while I decide what color I'm going to choose, I'm going to start off by priming my eyes. And I'm going to be using a concealer today. I do like using this Sonia Kashuk little, concealer palette. And I love using this for carving out my brows, which I didn't do just yet. So I'm going to take my brush and kind of carve out my brows just because I didn't do it earlier. And then bring this down. I'm going to use this as a primer as well. So once I have carved out my eyebrows and I've just created basically a blank canvas, I'm going to go in with a fluffy brush and basically just set the concealer. And thankfully this palette does have a very light creamy shade, so I'm going to go in with it and apply just a light dust of powder onto this concealer just to set it. And I think I just did a big mistake. I think this one isn't a nude color. It looks like it has some sheen. You guys can see, like, it turned my eyelid white, but this one isn't white. So that was a big mistake. Now I have to go in and remove everything because I don't like the way it's looking. Okay, so now I have it set, and now we can start off with applying color. So still undecided, but I'm just going to do a very neutral crease, and then I'll decide whether I want to do the very, very blue color or if I want to go more for like the rose golds in this palette. So, okay, let's start. I'm going to be using a fluffy brush. I have to say that I've been enjoying the Morphe M441 very much. It's very soft, and it's giving me the same effect I would get if I would use my Blank Canvas Cosmetics brush, which is my holy grail. And I've kind of been replacing it with this one, so this one is winning. Let me see, I'm going to darken up. I'm going to start off with a very light layer all over the crease of, there's so many neutral colors here. I am in love, seriously. So many neutral colors that I could just go for any of these up here. Okay, let's choose this one right here. Now I'm gonna go in with another fluffy brush, and this is the Sigma Taper Blending Brush E40, and I'm going to be using a little darker of a shadow, which, oh, this one right here. I'm gonna be using this one. I've been saying this color and this color when I just noticed that the colors are in the back. But okay, that's weird. Okay, they're in the other opposite direction of each other. Okay, so let me find this one. This one is 1, 2 next to the cranberry one. So that one is buns. So I'm going to be using buns. And I'm going to apply that on the crease. But I think for today we are going to be going for this beautiful rose gold colors over here on this corner. So let me do the other eye and I'll be right back. We're going to go in with this one right here called Jax, and it's a beautiful, beautiful burgundy, and it's just calling my name as well. So I'm going to put that on the crease, and I'm going to be using a fluffy, more precise brush, and it's just going to go on the crease. Once I have layered that down, I'm going to go in with the Morphe M441 and just blend it out. And the brush has no product anymore, so I'm just blending in that color that we laid down. And so I want to darken up a little bit of my outer eye. So I'm going to be taking the black shadow here, that's right here, and that one is called Abyss. So I'm going to be taking Abyss, and we're going to be kind of darkening up that crease, kind of smoking it out a little bit.
I've been watching you. Just come to me.
So I am going to be carving out my eyelid, and I'm going to be using this concealer from Urban Decay, the Naked Skin Concealer, because that's what I have in hand. And I'm just going to put a little bit in the back of my hand, and with this little brush I'm going to be carving out my eye. So it's going to get really quiet because whenever I do this I do concentrate, so bear with me. Okay, this is how it looks with one eye. Now let's do the other eye. Alright, so what I ended up doing is, as you guys can see, I carved out all of my eyelid, and then I kind of just flickered it out, if you guys can see there. So that way I'm going to be applying product all over my eyelid, and maybe my eyes look a little bit bigger this way because my eyes are a bit small. So now we're going to go in with Sissy, right? It was Sissy? Yes, Sissy. And hopefully this color is super pigmented and hella extra. Alright, so I'm going to be using the MAC 242 brush, and I'm going to be picking up Sissy. And hopefully this shadow is pigmented without me having to wet it. Let me see how it applies with my finger. Okay, yes. With my finger I'm getting more of that pink that I wanted from the shadow, because just by itself it was looking a little too pale. So I'm going to be taking it with my finger and applying the rest. Alright, so with my finger I'm getting the most pigment, but it's going up towards my crease, which I don't want. Okay, so I did lose a little bit of the shadow on top here, so I'm going back with a very dense brush and just reapplying that so I don't lose that cut crease. Okay, I think we're done with the eyeshadow on the lid. Now let's do some wing eyeliner, and I'm going to be using the Lorac Front of the Line Pro Eyeliner. This is my favorite by far. Like, I have like 3 of these. Just whenever this one's out, I have backups. I love the calligraphy penned eyeliners, so let's line our eye. Okay, so I don't want to do a very thick liner just because I don't have a lot of lid space, and if I do a very thick liner, all you're going to be able to see is just the liner and then my crease. So I do want you to be able to see my eyelid, so that's why I'm not going to create a big thick liner. So we're done with the eyes. Now let's move on to the face. I don't want to put on my lashes just yet because I am going to be putting on products like powders and stuff like that on my face, and I don't want any of the powders to cling onto my lashes. So we're going to be leaving the lashes to the very end, just when we're about to like get out of the house kind of thing. So I really want to use this new foundation that I picked up. This is the Dior Skin Forever, but I'm not sure if I picked the correct shade because I did get this online. But let me see, let me open it up. The packaging is beautiful, and just looking at the bottle, I think it's going to be a little too dark. So let's see. I think it is. Let me color match myself right here. No, it's too dark. Oh, and I really wanted to use this foundation. No, it's still too dark. So I'm going to have to use another foundation, which I really wanted to use this Dior foundation. I'm gonna have to go and exchange it for a different color. So I went ahead and primed my face, and you guys know I use my favorite primer. This is the Makeup Forever Step 1 Smoothing Primer. I primed my face. Now I'm going to correct my under eye circles because those need correction. And I've been using the Tarte CC Under Eye Corrector, and I've really been liking this. I almost hit pan on one side already. That's how much it's been getting loved. So I'm going to apply that under my eyes because I do have a lot of pigmentation there. So we're going to be moving on to foundation. And for foundation, I'm going to be using the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. And I'm in the shade Y445. And I'm going to be applying it with this buffing brush from Real Techniques. I've been really liking this brush. So I just applied 2 pumps of the product, and now we're going to start applying it on the face. By the way, Happy New Year's to everybody. I hope that you guys had an amazing New Year's. For me, I spent it at work and at home. I had to work early the next day, so I really didn't like party or do anything. I just basically had a little bit of champagne in the house, and we popped the champagne open. We heard the fireworks, and so basically that's all we did because I had to work the next day. Oh, what did I just do? So we went to sleep, and that's how I welcomed the new year, by opening a bottle of champagne and just being at home with Rene, which is what I basically wanted to do. I do like to party, but I'm not a big party person. Not anymore, because before I used to like to go out and party, but nowadays I just want to be home. I really don't want to do anything. I don't want to go out and party and you know, spend the whole night out and then the next day start regretting it because I'm hungover or I have a headache. So I basically just like to stay home and just relax. And I love to stay home and relax with my favorite person, which is Rene. So my New Year's was pretty much what I wanted. And then New Year's Day, I went to work, he went to work, and basically that's all we did. I forgot to set my under eyes, and I'm looking at myself now and I'm like, why is my under eye so creasy? And it's because I didn't set my under eyes and I didn't even put anything under there. So let me go and set that. So I'm going to show you guys a trick that I do, because I do have a lot of fine lines and a lot of the products, especially if I use very creamy products, they do tend to crease there. So what I do is I just kind of put my chin towards my chest and then I smooth out any of those lines, and then without blinking, without moving, I go in and I apply the powder on those areas, so that way I set my under eyes but I do not set those creases. And there you go, that's how I do it. So I prep beforehand, I load up my brush, and then I look up like this and I smooth out any of the creases. And then without blinking, I just set those under eyes. I had more product on this time. That's why you can see it more. So with this big powdered brush, I remove every excess that is in this cap, and then I close it back up because I don't like putting the product back in to the container, if you know what I'm saying. Am I explaining myself right? I don't like putting product back in there because I already touched it with my brushes and stuff like that. So whatever's left, I just set the rest of my face wherever I get oily, which is my forehead. So I'll set that. Okay, now that the face is set, we're gonna go in with blush. And the blush I'm using is genuine, whatever you say it, however you say it. I'm using this one, it's like a peachy color, and this is from Tarte. I got this little holiday palette, which I've been loving. What else are we supposed to do? Oh, highlight. Oh, highlight, I was supposed to use this. Okay, I think I'm gonna use it on top. I've really been loving the Marc Jacobs Dewy Drops. Are those what they're called? Yeah, Dewy Drops. And I love using this with this foundation, these two. This MAC foundation, and this goes so amazing and it looks so natural and so beautiful. But today, don't you just hate when the product is clogged and you're like pressing it really hard and then you get an explosion like this? Okay, I hate when that happens, and I always keep pushing it, which is, I don't know why I do that, but okay, let me, okay, this is a lot of product. Okay, I'm gonna take my fingers with the product that I have here. This is a lot of product, okay? Like, this would like cover my whole face. So I'm just going to apply some on, do you see how pigmented this is? So I'm just applying this on the high points of my cheeks. So I'm gonna try to blend this so there's no harsh lines. Hopefully I don't remove any of my makeup. Okay, so a little bit of the blush did come off because I did apply it with the sponge, and the sponge is a little bit big. So I'm gonna go in with just a little tiny amount of blush with my blush brush and apply that on my cheeks. Okay, we're done with that. Let me put down my hair and see how this looks. It looks pretty good. Now all we need to do is apply some lipstick. Okay, so for lipstick, I have a bunch of options. So I don't know which one I want. So I kind of want a mauvey pink, so maybe Dusty Rose or Catherine. Catherine looks nice too, but I think Catherine is the winner. So let's put on Catherine by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And what I'm putting on is the Best Damn Beauty lip mask. And this is the only lip mask or lip balm that actually stays put, and it doesn't make my liquid lipstick kind of glide just because it is sticky. So let's put this lipstick on. Oh my god, this is so pretty. And I have to say, I do love this doe foot applicator. It's just, it makes it so easy to apply the liquid lipstick. And I don't really have to use a lip liner. So what do you guys think? Oh my god, this color is beautiful. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, so let's finish getting ready. I do have to apply some shadow under my waterline, and then I have to put on my falsies, and then I think that's going to be it. So I'm going to go ahead and finish off this under eye. I'm going to be using basically what I use on my crease, this shadow, and this shadow. Okay, I really love that inner highlight. It doesn't look like it's this bright, seriously. If you guys saw in the beginning of the video, I put this all over my eyelid and it's so bright. It doesn't even look like that. It looks like if it was a matte shadow, but it transformed into this beautiful, beautiful shadow. So all we have left is to apply our lashes, and I'm going to be using these lashes by Velour. These are the Girl You Crazy lashes, and they're hella extra. But these lashes are hella extra, but they're so beautiful. Look how beautiful. I can't stop staring at them. Oh my god, they are so full and beautiful. You guys can see that? How beautiful they are. Oh my god, I'm so in love with these lashes. So we've come to the end of getting ready. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like if you found it entertaining, if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to comment down below if you have any questions, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, please don't forget to turn on those notification bells, because if you don't turn them on, YouTube doesn't let you know whenever I do upload a video. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!